Hey, what's going on? It's Adam here, and welcome to another episode of the Smart Business Show. Today, we're going to be going over packaging smart offers, and this is very important. In fact, it could change your entire lifestyle. The reason why is because packaging smart offers has a lot to do with your pricing and what you're including so that you can productize your service and get paid maximum for the work that you're doing. And so this is the difference between driving a Honda or driving a Mercedes. This is the difference between living in a decent neighborhood and living in a great neighborhood. This is the difference between being stressed about money or enjoying the comfort of having savings put aside and having money for investments. So if you want to be able to learn how to level up your life, you're definitely going to want to pay attention to this episode. So let's go ahead and dive in. What is a smart offer? A smart offer is basically the service that you're offering. And what we want to do is productize that service. So let me give you an example. Let's say that you have a photography business right now and you're charging $500 per shoot. What happens is that you're going to be compared to other photographers that are also charging around that price. Some people may think you're expensive, some people may think you're cheap, and so you're going to be what they call, you're going to be a commodity essentially, where they're going to then, the consumer is going to judge you based off of what the market is doing. So what you want to do instead is package an offer that they have, that they cannot compare you to anything else in the market because there's nothing else in the market like it. So what would that look like? Now, instead of just charging for photography, you're not only going to do the photography, but then you're going to upload it onto their social media, and then you're going to put the copy taglines underneath the photos, and you're going to distribute it across all their platforms. And so now, instead of charging $500, you charge $2,000 for just a little bit extra work. So now you got to do the math. Before, at $500 a client times 4 clients, you make $2,000 a month doing photography. But now with the smart offer, you charge $2,000 per client times 4 clients. That's $8,000 a month, and now you're at a 6-figure income. Same 4 clients, but 400% ROI, meaning that you're increased your rates, your revenue increased 400% because of just simply packaging it different. Now they're not comparing you to the other photographer because the other photographer doesn't offer that service. And so what you want to be able to do is take your services and drive them towards packaging them to create a result. And when you can create a result, then people can justify paying you more for your offer and you can charge more for that. And that's called productizing. So I want you to take a moment, think for yourself, what is it that you're offering and how can you package it so that you could be able to create a greater result for somebody, and then what would be a great price to justify that result so that you could be able to get more customers and you could be able to increase your pricing. Another mistake I see is people charge by the hour. They say, oh, my rate is $75 an hour. But you never ever want to charge by the hour. Why? Is because then once again you get back in the game of being compared to other people that are charging by the hour. So instead, you want to be able to have outcome-based pricing. See, at the end of the day, clients are willing to pay for a particular result. So if you're able to market their result, then your clients will be willing to pay for the result. So for example, let's say you're a life coach, you're charging $75 an hour, then you do 10 sessions, well then you make $750 an hour. Or you can package a breakthrough transformation. It also includes 10 sessions, but it's now $2,500 because you're marketing the breakthrough, and that's what they're willing to pay for. So now you get 4 clients, $2,500, that's $10,000 a month, versus 4 packages that are $75 each of 10, that's only $750 times 4, you're only making $3,000. So would you rather make $3,000 or $10,000 doing the same work? That's the difference between packaging a smart offer or just charging by the hour for your service. And so you always want to go into results-based pricing. I want to share this quick story and we'll wrap up. I was in a meeting the other day and we put together a $240,000 deal. Now, when I was first starting in as an entrepreneur, I never thought possible like that I could ever be in a meeting like that to offer a $240,000 deal. I was very intimidated, like upgrading my pricing along the way before getting to those types of numbers. So if that's you have no idea what that looks like, I'll actually show you it's not as intimidating as you think. So we have a membership right now, it's $197 a month, and it shows people how to make sales through social media. So that's to everyday entrepreneurs. Now, I went into this company and they wanted to be able to offer this program to their entire sales organization. And so there's about 2,000 people in this sales organization. And so I said, okay, well, that's going to be a lot to charge them $197. What if we just charge them $10 a month to be a part of the program? And so you guys would pay for that as the company, $10 per rep. So that'd be 2,000 times 10 bucks. It's $20,000 a month, and we'll do a year contract. So that's $20,000 a month, which is $240,000 per year. Okay. So with that, same exact product, but I didn't charge by the hour because all we're doing is training live for their sales reps once a week. That's it. That's all the work. It's 4 hours of work. So should I charge by the hour? What if I charge $1,000 for the hour? Some people would think that's good. But if I'm only working 4 hours a month, I'm getting paid only $4,000 a month. So instead, we're charging by the outcome. And so it's $10 per student, and it's just $20,000 a month, even though I'm only working 4 times a month doing those trainings, because $240,000 a year is nothing in comparison to what they're going to be able to make by their 2,000 sales reps learning these strategies. So some of you may even think that's cheap for that kind of training, but I think it's a good deal. But the concept is, when I was justifying that pricing, when I was making the sales, I let them know, hey, I'm not charging you by the hour. I'm charging you by results. We're here to get your sales organization results. It's $240,000 for the year. If your team goes on and makes millions, I don't get any of that. So I'm charging you up front for my fee. They had no problem with it. They thought it was a great deal. They said, okay, awesome. So with that being said, when you charge a results-based pricing, you're going to be able to have more leverage, and more people are going to be attracted to your offers. And so you want to make sure that you're not charging by the hour or charging for your process. Charge for the result. And when you do that, you'll be able to package smart offers that you can be able to create influxes of cash as you create new deals. And that is how you can completely change your life, by adjusting how you position your product and how you price it. That's the difference between living in the ghetto or living in the Hamptons. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the Smart Business Show. Make sure you subscribe, leave a review, and if you guys are watching on social media, make sure to leave a comment below. And if you submit your questions, I would love to be able to answer them on upcoming episodes. Thank you so much for watching another episode, and I'll see you in the next video.